We would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of Australia and their continuing connection to the land, waters, and community. We are gathered to pay our respects to the elders, both past and present. We picked this topic because yarning circles is a great link to the Aboriginal history and a great teaching strategy. It is a good way to connect students to the traditional people of the land. We picked resources that would help build our knowledge on yarning circles and how we can incorporate it in the classroom. The design of our website is a neutral colour as it relates to us all coming together as one, respecting and building each other up. Yarning circles are a timeless way of learning. It's based on human process of caring and communicating. All participants are provided with opportunity to speak in a safe, non-judgmental place where they can share their strengths in an inclusive and collaborative learning environment. It is important to be present in the moment, be respectful, open, honest, and listen deeply. Acknowledge others' strengths and offer your own strengths and knowledge in return. There are many benefits of using a yarning circle in all phases of schooling, such as it builds trust, creates a safe place, and builds respectful relationships. When implementing yarning circles in a classroom, it is hosted by a teacher, student, or visitor. The following guidelines generally apply when initiating a yarning circle. Step 1. Sit in a circle. Participants sit in a circle and are encouraged to actively listen to others' views. Step 2. Introduce the group. The host invites participants to introduce themselves and share something about themselves. Step 3. Introduce focus questions. The host introduces the purpose of the yarning circle or the focus questions to the participant. Step 4. Share ideas and thoughts. The host encourages the participants to take turns to talk and to promote their sharing and learning. The host could provide butcher's paper in the middle of the circle for the participants to record their thoughts. Step 5. Reflect. Resolve any actions or issues identified in the yarning circle, or agree to follow up in the future yarning circles. Through yarning circles, there is a connectedness. We need to encourage respectful and truthful interactions between students to allow trusting relationships to be built amongst one another. Provide a safe and supported environment where students can be heard and listened to. Encourage students' interactions amongst each other where students can connect within a school community. And allow time for students to share their thoughts through communication, reading, writing, and drawing. How are we meeting the ATSL standards? ATSL Standard 1.4, Strategies for Teaching Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Students. By understanding the 8 Aboriginal ways of learning and adopting these as a daily teaching strategies, we are not only showing our understanding of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture, but improving Indigenous and non-Indigenous students' learning outcomes. By telling a story, making a plan, thinking and doing, drawing it, taking it outside, and trying it in a new way. Watching someone else first, then trying it yourself, and sharing it with others. By using this teaching strategy, we are building deeper thinkers and lifelong engaged learners. How are we meeting the ATSL Standard 2.4? Understanding and respect Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people to promote reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. By understanding the cultures of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, we are showing respect by way of honouring their customs, knowing the difference between welcome to country and acknowledgement of country, and who can do which one. Having an understanding of how their nations, clans, and family groups work. That we can't change the past, but we can influence the future. We can teach our children about both sides of Australia's history and not just the white. Understand and know the traditional owners of the land which we conduct our business, and we recognise their continuing connection to the land, waters, and culture. We pay respect to their elders past, present, and emerging. Thank you.